All right, good morning, Brookings, and happy Hobo Day to you. Woohoo! Oh. My name is Nick Larang. I'll be announcing for you this morning. Joining me is Maddie Mack. We are both alumni of the Hobo Day Committee. Maddie and we've got some alumni here to our left. Maddie Mack was on the committee in 2014 and 15, and I was on the committee in 2016 and 2017. So we are so glad to be back in Brookings today to celebrate Hobo Day with you all.
Absolutely. There we go. Mic's working now. We also want to thank Best Choice Realty for being our sponsor of the Hobo Day Parade live stream today. Going home is a timeless tradition. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your home, make Best Choice Real Estate part of your journey. Their experienced agents can help you navigate through the process from start to finish. Best Choice Real Estate has been #1 in the Brookings market for over 25 years. Call them at 692-9200 or visit their website at brookingshomes.com.
This morning, we are celebrating 110 years of Hobo Day. This year's tagline is "The Timeless Tradition." The biggest one-day event in the Dakotas has made its mark on time, and we are happy to celebrate here today in Brookings. Hobo Day represents the culmination of years of tradition, but also the individuals who make our community great. At SDSU, we celebrate our journey to find our place in the world, and that journey has been taking place for 110 years on Hobo Day. Please celebrate our timeless tradition with us today, and have a happy Hobo Day.
She's in the band, but she's also this.
SDSU. So she's not in the band today. She's doing the SDSU.
Well, we'll be able to pick her out then.
Let's hope so.
Does she dress then as a hoboette like they used to, or do they dress up now?
I don't have a clue.
It looked like in her Snapchat she was dressed up but had her big coat on. So she's got a crown on.
Okay, I didn't. That one time they used to dress like a hoboette.
Sell the night.
Yeah.
They should do that.
I don't know. I mean, when I was there, two that were right. Yeah, it was a hobo.
And kicking off our parade this morning, we have the Army Color Guard.
Don't make her. I was gonna help you.
Following the color guard, we have Weary Will and Dirty Lil in the 110-year-old Bummobile, a 1912 Ford Model T, driven by 2021 Grand Poobah Marie Robbins.
Happy Hobo Day to Will, Lil, and Grand Poobah Marie. Dirty Lil was born in South Dakota, raised in Iowa, and now lives in Nebraska. This year's Dirty Lil was the starting pitcher on SDSU's women's softball team, 1981 and through 84. And she spent her career traveling the Midwest selling truckloads of rail cars of Miracle Whip. We enjoy that tangy zip.
Weary Will's hometown is Sioux Falls, and on a clear day, Weary Will can see Mount Rainier from his house. Weary Will is a 1981 Binnewees Hall refugee after the entire residence hall was banned from coming back. The Pride of the Dakotas Marching Band is celebrating its 132nd year. Under the direction of Dr. Kevin Kessler, Dr. Jacob Wallace, Dr. Aaron Ragsdale, Andrea Kiekafer, and Ashley Ragsdale, the band is excited to march in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade next month.
And we are so excited for them to be representing the state of South Dakota. Nick and I are both Pride alumni, so it feels good to see this big crew out here again this morning.
The Pride is back!
Happy Hobo Day, Dr. Kessler. Please welcome Jan and Danny Welbig in a 2004 SDSU yellow Ford Mustang convertible, bringing Bill and Carolyn Hanks, owners of South Dakota Furniture Mart, named the 2022 Friends of the Pride of the Dakotas for their exceptionally generous and long-standing support of the Pride. Bill was a saxophonist in the Pride, and he and Carolyn support scholarships for many students in the Pride and are providing extra support for their upcoming trip to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Help us thank and congratulate Bill and Carolyn and wish happy birthday to Bill as he is celebrating his birthday today. Happy birthday, Bill.
Up next, we have the SD State Spirit Squad, comprised of the SDSU Dance Team and the SDSU Cheer Squad. The SDSU Dance Team is comprised of 21 of the most elite dancers in the state. They perform at all home football, basketball games, and select volleyball games and wrestling matches. They also compete annually at NDA College Nationals in Daytona Beach, Florida, consistently placing in the top 5 in Palm.
Good morning and happy Hobo Day to President Barry Dunn and First Lady Lee Dunn.
Happy Hobo Day!
Barry H. Dunn was named the 20th president of South Dakota State University in April 2016 and is the 4th alumnus chosen to lead the institution. He assumed the office May 23rd, 2016.
What, the gummy bears? You know, and the good kind too. So. I gave it the Sour Patch Kids too, though.
The Brookings Fire Department is comprised of 48 members, 3 career members, and 45 dedicated and professional volunteers. They protect the city of Brookings, 186 square miles in Brookings County, and 27 square miles in Moody County. We want to give a big shout out to our parade marshal this morning, Jim Wooster. Jim grew up in central South Dakota between Reliance and Lower Brule. He graduated from SDSU with an animal science degree in 1962, and he spent the entirety of his professional career in the cattle business, including 45 years at the Sioux Falls Stockyards. Over the past 40 years, Jim has hundreds of events at SDSU, including many of the annual SDSU Foundation donor celebrations and Jackrabbit Athletics scholarship auctions. Jim has been honored as an SDSU Distinguished Alumnus, an SDSU Honorary Letter winner from athletics, the Jerome J. Lohr Award for volunteer leadership, and in 2001, Jim was entered into the South Dakota Hall of Fame. His wife, Penny, is a 1965 graduate from SDSU, and the couple has 3 children and 5 grandchildren. His favorite slogan is Go Jacks. Once again, big shout out to this morning's Hobo Day Parade Marshal, Jim Wooster.
Our daughter's in the band. Today she's doing the she did more today. Are you guys going to New York?
We also have the Brookings Ambulance coming through. Brookings Ambulance has been providing ambulance service for the community through Brookings Health System since 1974. The Arlington Fire Department serves parts of both Brookings and Kingsbury counties. With approximately 20 volunteer members, they provide fire and rescue protection, as well as assisting the Arlington ambulance crew for emergency medical operations. Wherever you live, we remind you that your volunteer fire departments are always looking for members to serve your community. Contact your city office or any firefighter for more information.
Here we have the Aurora Fire Department.
We've got some student athletes coming through the parade this morning. Good morning, Jackrabbits, and Jack, of course.
Good morning. Happy Hobo Day. Dakota State Athletics has 19 varsity sports. The Hobo Day football game against Indiana State begins at 2 p.m. in the Dana J. Dykehouse Stadium. Be there.
If you're parading around town looking for a new home this weekend, then you need to call the grand poobahs of the real estate market, Best Choice Real Estate. They'll help you find a home that floats your boat and your budget. Best Choice Real Estate has been #1 in the Brookings market for over 25 years. Call them at 692-9200 or visit their website at brookingshomes.com. Happy Hobo Day to the MedLab Science Club.
The Medical Laboratories Science Club is participating in the Hobo Day Parade with their float, which they used old lab techniques to construct.
And coming through, we've got Mount Cavalry Lutheran Calvary. I always get those two mixed up, Nick. Lutheran Student Fellowship. They proclaim Christ crucified. Cavalry is the horsebacked warriors, right?
I think
Calvary's the mountain.
Is there a region in Canada with a similar name?
Calgary.
Calgary. And here we have the Public Utilities Commissioner, Christy Fegan.
What would we do without public utilities, Nick?
What do we want?
Public utilities.
When do we want them?
Every day. Good morning and happy Hobo Day to the Pride of the Dakotas Alumni Chapter. They are a group dedicated to promoting the Pride of the Dakotas marching band while also preserving its treasured past. Good morning, pharmacists or future pharmacists. We also have the Brookings Cub Scouts, Pack 1. The Boy Scouts of America is one of the largest scouting organizations and one of the largest youth organizations in the United States, with about 1.2 million youth participants. Brookings is proud to be home of 2 Cub Scout packs and 3 Boy Scout troops.
Good morning and happy Hobo Day to Public Utilities Commissioner Chris Nelson. Up next, we have the Sport and Recreation Management Club. The Sport and Recreation Management Club is a student organization available for students to join. They focus on community involvement, networking, and bringing an enjoyable environment to all students. Good morning and happy Hobo Day to Senator John Thune.
Those you like.
Looks like we have another fantastic float participant coming through.
Stateathon is part of a nationwide movement called Dance Marathon. Over 300 campuses across the U.S. work to raise money for Children's Miracle Network. All the money they raise goes to the Sanford Children's Castle of Care in Sioux Falls to support the children in this area.
St. Thomas More Catholic School was officially established in 2017 and now supports learners in preschool to 3rd grade. They are accredited with the state of South Dakota, meet state content standards for learning at all grade levels, all while integrating faith formation and building community.
The Dairy Club is a student-ran club in the Department of Dairy and Food Science. The club is for all interested in all sectors of the dairy industry. They focus on industry networking, personal development, and having fun. Another fantastic floats participant from the Dairy Club.
Happy Hobo Day to District 7 Representative Larry Tiedemann.
Larry is a proud SDSU alum.
While we have a second, let's all take a moment to thank the City of Brookings. We are so grateful to have such a beautiful landscape to host the 2022 Hobo Day Parade. Each year, the SDSU community relies on the city's kindness to make this tradition happen and make it go so smoothly. So, big shout out to Brookings.
You've heard us mention a couple times so far this morning that we have had a number of Fantastic Floats participants. The Fantastic Floats program is administered by the Hobo Day Committee. It's a grant program for student organizations at SDSU so they may build bigger, better, and more fantastic floats. This year, the Hobo Day program was able to sponsor 26 grants from $10,000 with the generous help of the SDSU Foundation.
We are now being treated to the musical stylings of the Brookings High School Marching Band. The Brookings High School Marching Band had a great 2022 field marching season with their show, The Rise of Civilization. While they did not compete in parade competitions this season, they are excited to be here with us today to share one of the students' favorite pep tunes. Thanks for joining us this morning, Bobcats.
Following the Brookings High School Marching Band, we have the George S. Mickelson Middle School Bobcat Marching Band. Thank you to the Brookings High School and Middle School Marching Bands for coming out today. Happy Hobo Day, Bobcats.
Secretary of Game Fish and Parks, Kevin Roebling.
Up next, we have the family of Pat Lyons, who is the winner of this year's Hobo Spirit Award. Pat Lyons is a former advisor of the Hobo Day Committee. KSDJ is a student radio station ran by students and for students. Dial in to 90.7 FM.
A very happy Hobo Day to the Girl Scouts. The Brookings area Girl Scouts are proudly making and keeping traditions alive for 110 years. Girl Scouts was founded in 1912, the same year as Hobo Day, and is known for cookie sales. Look for sales to start in early spring. Brookings has girls in troops from kindergarten through seniors in high school. Visit gsdakotahorizons.org for more information on joining. Good morning, Girl Scouts.
Happy Hobo Day, Girl Scouts. You know, I love the candy, but I wish they were handing out some of those cookies. Good morning and happy Hobo Day to the South Dakota Secretary of Education, Tiffany Sanderson.
If you've got a passion for fashion, please welcome the Fashion Club. The Fashion and Apparel Club's mission is to educate and grow future fashion professionals and stay updated with industry news and trends. They also cultivate interest in fashion-interested students. Nothing I love more than Jackrabbit apparel. Now, I don't think these gentlemen are associated with the Fashion Club. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, I don't know. They've got some pretty fun looks, though. The El Riad Shrine is based out of Watertown. They are also the El Riad Shrine Clowns from Watertown. They love philanthropy, and it's always about helping the kids at the Shrine Hospitals. These clowns are representing the El Riad Shrine in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Happy Hobo Day to the Brookings City Council. Thank you for joining us this morning.
On the Brookings City Council, we have Mayor Ope Niemeyer, Chris Nelson, Joey Collins, Wayne Avery, Bonnie Specker, Brianna Doran, Holly Tiltonburn.
And happy Hobo Day to Nick Wendell.
Former city councilor and former advisor to the Hobo Day Committee.
And Hobo Day Committee alumni himself, Grand Poobah in 2001.
2001. Coming down Madera Avenue in this wonderful horse-drawn carriage are the South Dakota State University Deans. Happy Hobo Day to our Deans. We have the Dean of the College of Agriculture, Food and Environmental Science, Joseph Cassidy. The Dean of the College of Arts, Humanities and Social Science, Lynn Sargent. The Dean of the College of Education and Human Sciences, Matt Vukovic. Dean of the Jerome J. Lohr College of Engineering, Sanjeev Kumar. Dean of the College of Nursing, Marianne Krogh. Dean of the College of Pharmacy and Allied Health Sciences, Dan Hansen. Dean of the College of Natural Sciences, Charlene Wolf Hall. Dean of the Graduate College, Nicole Lounsbury. And Dean of the Van D. and Barbara B. Fishback Honors College, Rebecca Bach-Knudsen. And Dean of the Library, Christy Tornquist.
The SDSU Robotics Club is a technical organization working to build skills in engineering and management through real-world experiences. They give students the ability to engineer in a safe, consequence-free environment.
Up next, we've got a float from SDSU Study Abroad. Study Abroad and Jack Start Abroad. Students travel to Ireland, Germany, France, and Switzerland. Check them out. Now, I can say I was able to study abroad 5 times during my undergraduate and graduate time at SDSU.
I was about to say, I'm
Changed
surprised
my
you're
life.
not on that float. You were barely on campus.
Next, we have Brookings Taekwondo. Brookings Taekwondo offers family-friendly training in the art of Taekwondo. New students of any age are welcome to join at any time. They offer self-defense, personal awareness seminars, and birthday parties. Come check out classes.
Where in the world is a geography club? Right here. The Geography Club is a student-run organization that hosts regular meetings, provides volunteer opportunities, and organizes the longest-running student convention in the state. Outside of SDSU, the club travels to conferences where students present research and can listen to other collegiate presentations. Hey, Geography Club, where's Argentina? Peru? Slovenia? Sheldon Cooper says geography isn't a real science. These people prove that joker wrong.
You know what they say, Maddie? Geography is all around us.
It sure is, Nick.
The SDSU FFA Alumni and Ag Education Club enhances the collegiate experience by creating premier leaders, enabling personal growth, and ensuring career success through agricultural education. Happy Hobo Day to the Ag Club and the FFA alumni.
Another big thank you to Best Choice Real Estate. The parade is being streamed live on YouTube every year thanks to their generous support. Homes are selling quickly, so get Jack to buy or sell your home with Best Choice Real Estate. Their team of full-time agents are standing by to not only assist you with your real estate needs, but cheer you on every step of the way. Best Choice Real Estate has been #1 in the Brookings market for over 25 years. Call them at 692-9200 or visit their website at brookingshomes.com.
This morning, we are celebrating 110 years of Hobo Day. The first Hobo Day celebration was held in 1912, 110 years ago. And in 1912, an SDSU student named R. Adams Ducher introduced the first Hobo Day to what was then named the South Dakota Agricultural College. And we've been here every year since, except for 3 times. Hobo Day has been canceled 3 times. In 1918, due to World War II, World War I. You are correct. That was on the page. That wasn't my fault.
The History Club hasn't come by yet. We're
Yeah,
not
we haven't-
refreshed
I
on
wasn't
our
in the
history.
history club, folks. A second time in the 1940s for World War II. And most recently, the Hobo Day Parade was not held in 2020 because of the coronavirus pandemic. But we're so glad to be back here this morning, once again celebrating 110 years of Hobo Day. And I know some of these bum alum on my left have only been here for almost that entire time.
In the spirit of celebrating milestones, we do have Hobo Day Committee alumni from 1972, 1982, and a few other notable years just sitting right over here to our left. So if you hear some ruckus, that's why.
Good morning and happy Hobo Day to SDSU President Emerita Peggy Gordon Miller.
Students in the Profession Veterinary Medicine Club complete 2 years of study here at SDSU, then move to Minnesota at the University of Minnesota to finish their DVM degree.
Up next, we have Brookings County 4-H. 4-H is a timeless tradition in South Dakota and in Brookings County. 4-H provides a strong foundation of life skills through projects and programs that promote good character, confidence, and personal development. 4-H longevity is made possible because of a strong core of volunteers. Join the 4-H tradition.
So close, Scott.
I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living for my family, my community, my club, my country, and my world.
Wonderful. So glad to have a 4-H alumnus with me here this morning.
We make those here in Brookings. Oh, kind of a snack cheese, yeah. I see the commercials on TV.
A very happy Hobo Day to distinguished alumni Linda K. Dugard.
Package really cute.
Up next, we have the Brookings Lions Club. The Lions Club is part of Lions Clubs International and is a service organization. Brookings Lions has helped financially with the soccer fields, Lions Park, handicap-accessible playground equipment in Pioneer Park. They've helped build the picnic shelters in Hillcrest Park, contributed to the SDSU Food Fight to help feed the needy and the local food pantry, and each year screened preschool children for vision problems. Happy Hobo Day to the Brookings Lions Club.
And of course the packaging makes it way more expensive.
The Student Nurses Association represents SDSU's College of Nursing and its values. They aim to spread the meaning of nursing to students, campuses, and community members.
Do I spy the Brookings Humane Society? The Brookings Humane Society serves the Brookings region. Adoption of dogs, cats, and small companion animals is available at the Humane Society. Another distinguished alum joining us this morning, Daryl C. Bjornson.
The SDSU Armed Forces Association's mission is to bring and assist military-affiliated students, family, and community members together to support the promotion of whole health and wellness by providing meaningful experiences that facilitate camaraderie for veterans and service members. Good morning and happy Hobo Day to the Armed Forces Association.
There's no mistaking that little barn sign. Little International. Little Eye is the largest two-day student-ran livestock exhibition in the nation. The 140-person large staff is excited to celebrate the 110th celebration of Little International this year. Nick, did you ever show an animal in Little Eye?
I didn't, but I sure enjoyed watching it. Up next, we have another distinguished alumnus, Robert G. Streeter. Good morning and happy Hobo Day.
Coming down the street is Madison Avenue Dance Studio, LLC. Madison Avenue Dance Studio is starting their 8th season of dance in Brookings at their brand new studio. They offer classes for ages 2 years and up in ballet, tap, jazz, pom, hip hop, musical theater, lyrical, acro, and competitive dance teams. Sounds like you can find just about anything you want at Madison Avenue. Good morning, dancers.
Maddie, you're a former dancer yourself, is that right?
I am.
As we mentioned earlier, we have some alumni from the 1982 Hobo Day Committee celebrating their 40-year reunion. You know what else happened in 1982 in Hobo Day history?
I do, but I'd love for you to tell me.
Anne Crodeville Holzhauser became the first woman to serve as the Grand Poobah.
And
in
what's the Grand
1982.
Poobah, Nick?
The Grand Poobah is the Hobo Day chairman. They are the person that makes this all happen, along with a team of students.
Absolutely. Huge honor, and we are so glad that Anne comes back to campus every year to join us for Hobo Day.
Here we have the Agronomy and Precision Ag Club. The Agronomy and Precision Ag Club advocates and disseminates knowledge concerning soils, crops, and conservation of natural resources. They foster a spirit of cooperation and mutual helpfulness among students interested in agronomic and conservation-related fields, and they cooperate with other chapters for the furtherance of the science of soil and resource conservance.
Happy Hobo Day to the Brookings Rangers. The Brookings Rangers present their skating skills off the ice. Come cheer on your Rangers at the Larson Ice Center and check them out online to find the current schedule.
We have another SDSU distinguished alumnus, Kevin L. Moe. Good morning and happy Hobo Day, Kevin.
What's that sound? It's the Oasis College and Young Adult Ministry. Oasis is a college and young adult ministry that meets at Grace Point Church. Their purpose is to help people encounter God's grace, grow in that grace, and become grace givers themselves. They meet on Sunday nights and in small groups.
Another SDSU distinguished alumnus, Michael Torrance. "140 students in the School of Design are making this entry. Freshman students in the School of Design, majors such as architecture, interior design, or studio art, created structured interpretations of an assignment for your viewing pleasure." Wow, these are some fantastic creations. Congratulations to the School of Design students.
So cool. Another distinguished alum, Jean M. Honoff.
Up next, we have the Esteline High School Marching Band. Esteline is marching today under the direction of high school senior Heidi Nicola. The band is instructed by SDSU alumna Mrs. Emily Johnson. The band invites you to sing along while they perform Grenade by Bruno Mars.
And coming behind our Marchling Esteliners, we have the 1972 Hobo Day Committee. They are celebrating their 50th anniversary of their time on the committee. And we have a very impressive showing making it back to campus to celebrate with us today.
Congratulations on your 50-year reunion, 1972 Hobo Day Committee. Up next, we have the Brookings County Commissioners, including Chairperson Angela Boersma, Vice Chairperson Ryan Krogman, Mike Bartley, Larry Jensen, and Leanne Pierce.
Next up, we have Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder is committed to helping American veterans from all wars. They educate the public about the many American prisoners of war left behind, help correct the past, and protect future veterans from being left behind should they become prisoners of war or missing in action. Thank you, Rolling Thunder.
Up next, we have Alpha Psi Omega. Alpha Psi Omega is the honorary theater fraternity on campus. They support South Dakota State University theater and dance activities. Join them at Capers next year. What's the theme for Capers? What if? Capers, what if? Coming to you in January.
A very happy Hobo Day to Provost Dennis Hedge.
Good morning, Provost Hedge. Up next is Sigma Phi Delta. Sigma Phi Delta is a social and professional engineering society. Their goal is to represent the STEM field and everything it holds. Another fantastic flute participant from Sigma Phi Delta. Good morning and happy Hobo Day.
Welcome to Olivia Odenbrett, 2022 Miss South Dakota's Outstanding Teen, and Miss South Dakota Hunter Whitby.
Here we have the Korean Student Association. The purpose and aim of this organization is to provide a community for the students of SDSU of Korean descent and provide a way to educate and engage the SDSU population about Korean culture.
A very happy Hobo Day to the Brookings County State's Attorney's Office, Dan Nelson.
Up next, we have the Sodak Spurs. The Sodak Spurs Soccer Club follows its mission to inspire players and coaches to achieve their highest potential and enable them to become lifelong supporters of the game. The Sodak Spurs offers junior Spurs, ages 3 through 8, grassroots, ages 5 through 12, and competitive for ages 9 through 19. Check out their website, sodakspurs.com, for more information. Thank you to all sponsors and supporters of the Sodak Spurs.
Happy Hobo Day, Spurs. Please welcome the Students Association President and Vice President, Blake Pulse and Anna Shane.
Good morning and happy Hobo Day. Up next, we have Chi Omega. Chi Omega Xi Theta chapter is a sorority on campus. They support the Make-A-Wish Foundation as their philanthropy. Chi Omega is teaming up with Pike, a fraternity on campus, to celebrate Hobo Day and highlight Greek life.
Please welcome our Miss SDSU, Molly Crawford. Happy Hobo Day, Molly.
Escorting Miss SDSU Molly Crawford is President Emeritus David Shequin.
Who let that guy in here?
Up next is the SDSU soil judging team. The SDSU soil judging team competes against other schools regionally and nationally to interpret the best uses of a soil based on its characteristics and location on the landscape. They are always looking for more students of any major who want to travel and learn about our nation's soils.
Next, we've got Big Sue Joad. Junior Olympic Archery Development is a program of USA Archery that teaches archery to young people, provides great opportunities for awarding achievement, and helps archers to enjoy the sport recreationally or progress to the excitement of competition. They even have a program for adults. What do you say, Nick? I think we should sign up.
I'd be into it. I used to have a bow and arrow as a kid.
I think I did too.
I'm sure I retained all of those skills.
I think mine was taken away from me.
Up next is the Prairie Striders Running Club. Good morning and happy Hobo Day to the American Indian Science and Engineering Society. The American Indian Science and Engineering Society focuses on increasing indigenous representation in the STEM fields. It is a multinational organization consisting of high school, college, and professional chapters across the United States and Canada.
We've got the Child and Family Resource Network. They're an outreach organization at SDSU and the College of Education and Human Sciences. Their mission is to promote the quality care of children through educating, supporting, and connecting the individuals involved in their lives. By providing free parenting classes, child safety seat resources, and a variety of child care provider trainings, this dedicated team of early childhood professionals is proud to serve families, child care professionals, and our state's youngest citizens.
Up next, we have SDSU's 2022 Advisor of the Year, Erica Quam.
Are you ready to tackle the home buying or selling process? Don't fumble your way through it. Call the best team of real estate agents in town at Best Choice Real Estate. Their playbook of strategic moves will not only get you to the end zone, but help you win the game. Best Choice Real Estate has been #1 in the Brookings market for over 25 years. Call them at 692-9200 or visit their website at brookingshomes.com.
Here we have the Arlington High School Cardinal Marching Band. The Arlington High School Marching Band is happy to participate in the 2022 Hobo Day Parade. The band has been busy this fall performing at the Parker Marching Festival, the Lake Area Festival of Bands in Chester, and the Sioux Valley Marching Festival in Volga. The Cardinals are performing Pompeii. Up next, we have the SDSU Teachers of the Year. Thank you, teachers. Good morning and happy Hobo Day. And our 2022 and 2021 Faculty of the Year include, from the College of Education and Human Sciences, Julie Catch. From the College of Natural Sciences, Andrew Ellis, my former anatomy lab teacher. From the Jerome J. Lohr College of Engineering, Christine Larson. And from the Van D. and Barbara B. Fishback Honors College, Julie Liebold.
And a very good morning to the STARS, Special Training and Riding Skills, a recreational therapeutic horsemanship program for persons with disabilities in Brookings and the surrounding community. The program benefits the riders physically, mentally, and emotionally, along with facilitating core building, balance training, and emotional connections among its participants.
Up next in this green Chevy is Miss South Dakota USA 2022. Shania Knutson is Miss South Dakota USA 2022 and represented South Dakota at the Miss USA competition earlier this month. Shania is a graduate of SDSU and currently resides in the Brookings community. Jackrabbit Baja is a team at South Dakota State University who makes a Baja truck every year. Good morning and happy Hobo Day to Jackrabbit Baja.
Following that, we've got Wild Hair Racing, the Formula Society of Automotive Engineers. The Wild Hair Racing Team is an organization on campus where students design and build a Formula-style race car and compete against other colleges within an organization called Formula SAE. The prototype race car is soon to be evaluated for its potential as a production item. The Wild Hair Racing Team designs, builds, and tests a new prototype every year based on a series of rules whose purpose is to both ensure learning of current industry practices and promote better problem solving. And
That's
it looks
quite the
pretty
car.
cool.
Up next, we have South Dakota Outstanding Administrator and Special Education Director, Marie Ivers.
A very good morning to the Sons of Norway Nordic Nimblefeet.
The Sons of Norway have a Norwegian dance group made up of local youth and some adults. Their dream is to teach the youth about Norway's culture through dance, foods, and language.
This looks like a pretty fun crew. We have got Alpha Gamma Rho. They're a professional agricultural fraternity that is built on the basis of making better men. Giving those shocks a run for their money this morning. They are sharing with us a Hobo Mobile that they are proud to keep with the Hobo Mobile tradition.
Up next are the Balanced Men of Sig Ep. Looking sharp, guys.
Following that, we've got the State Line All-Stars. They're a youth competitive cheer program made up of students in grades 3 through 6 from Lake Benton, Minnesota, and Elkton, South Dakota. The team learns a 2-minute routine consisting of all components of cheer, stunting, tumbling, jumps, and dance. They will perform their routine at local games and events, as well as compete at 2 local competitions. Wow. Think you can do that, Nick?
Oh yeah. If I didn't have to be up here behind the mic, I'd be tumbling down the street.
Right. This isn't really about us, so we'll have you save that for next year.
Okay. Up next, we have BSA, GSA, LASA, and IDC. The Black Student Alliance is an organization that offers black students a form of identity and a social life with diverse activities having direct emphasis on African American culture. The Gender and Sexuality Alliance is dedicated to promoting the education of students and community members on LGBTQIA2S+ issues, providing a positive and safe environment for individuals of all identities, and helping to spread an inclusive mindset to others on the SDSU campus and in the Brookings community. The purpose of LASA is to inform, educate, and provide SDSU students and community with a better understanding of the Latino culture. And the IDC International Dance Crew develops activities and programs that will engage participation through a celebration of cultures in various dance forms and share history, heritage, and cultural context of the many members.
And the Children's Museum of South Dakota promotes learning for children of all ages and abilities through interactive, informal, hands-on exhibits. A place that sparks imagination for children and their grown-ups through play and creativity, the museum is a nonprofit organization welcoming guests from all around the country. Members of the museum's Youth Advisory Board, the Cadoodle Council, are participating in the parade and are ready to cheer on the Jacks.
Up next, we have the men of Delta Chi. Good morning and happy Hobo Day. The SDSU chapter of Delta Chi is displaying their traditions of camaraderie and brotherhood.
The Brookings Disabled American Veterans is an organization that supports disabled veterans and their families. They also provide vehicles for free rides to veteran administration appointments.
Marching down Maneri Avenue is the Ipswich Tigers Marching Band. The Ipswich High School Marching Band are excited to end their marching season here at the Hobo Day Parade after marching in 3 other competitions earlier this fall. Thanks for being here, Ipswich. Happy Hobo Day. I think I recognize that song.
Seems familiar to me as well. You know, Hobo Day is pretty late in the season for most marching bands, so we do so appreciate when bands make us a special stop to finish out their season.
Thank you, Ipswich. Looking sharp in those uniforms.
Absolutely. Happy Hobo Day to Gold Medal Gymnastics and Cheer. Gold Medal Gymnastics has recreational gymnasts, pre-team, and team gymnastics. They are proud to be part of the Hobo Day experience every year since 1995. They are cartwheeling and tumbling for your enjoyment. Good morning, gymnasts.
A very happy Hobo Day from Best Choice Real Estate, the sponsor of our live stream of the parade here this morning. Hobo Day is the biggest one-day event in the Dakotas, but buying a home may just be the biggest investment of your life. Make sure you have a loyal agent by your side to guide you through the process. Go big, go blue, and go house hunting. Best Choice Real Estate has been #1 Brookings Market for over 25 years. Call them at 692-9200 or visit their website at brookingshomes.com.
Happy Hobo Day to the African Students Association. This awesome group is responsible for introducing the African culture to SDSU and inspiring discussion about what's currently happening on the African continent and the amazing food that can be experienced.
Coming up next, we have the Nutrition and Health Sciences Club. They are a group of students that focus on improving health through nutrition and food education. Happy Hobo Day!
Really?
Coming up next, we have the Boys and Girls Club of the Northern Plains. They are a nonprofit organization serving youth in Brookings, Yankton, Vermilion, and Moody County. Their mission is to inspire and enable all young people, especially those who need us most, and to realize their full potential as productive, caring, responsible citizens. Qualified staff work together to offer youth a safe place to learn and grow. The Boys and Girls Club provides ongoing relationships with caring adults and life-enhancing programs in 3 priority outcome areas: character and leadership, academic success, and healthy lifestyles. Thank you to the Boys and Girls Club.
That is a good-looking bunny bus. A very happy Hobo Day to the Snow Hares. The Snow Hares provide a safe riding and learning experience for those with or without snowmobiles or snowmobile experience. It's about that season again.
Don't say that.
It is a beautiful day for a Hobo Day parade this morning.
It is a beautiful day here in Brookings, South Dakota. A beautiful Hobo Day.
For those of you tuning into the live stream, you should be jealous. Lovely, lovely weather and a great time here in Brookings.
Up next, we have the wonderful women of Alpha Zeta Delta.
And following that, the SDSU Wildlife and Fisheries Conservation Club. This club is themed around the outdoors. They advocate for a Department of Natural Resources and plan events around that. There's something stuck in your grill there, Wildlife and Fisheries.
Up next, we have the Brookings FFA. The National FFA organization is the largest intercultural youth organization in America with over 850,000 student members nationwide. Brookings FFA has over 100 student members directed by 2 advisors. The Brookings FFA chapter is committed to the individual student by developing their potential for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education.
Next up, we have Downtown Brookings. Historic Downtown Brookings is filled with small businesses and long-standing traditions. The heart of the city features shops, restaurants, services, and entertainment. Downtown Brookings invites you to stay and explore after the parade. I'm sure many of us will be finding our way downtown Brookings today and tonight.
Up next, we have Jacks for Life. They are a pro-life organization on the campus of SDSU that works to educate and inspire students on pro-life issues. Jacks for Life works to protect human life from conception until natural death. Up next, we have a truly fantastic float from Ag Systems Technology. Good morning and happy Hobo Day.
And it looks like this group won Best Overall Float for this year's parade. Congratulations. Following that, we've got the fine folks of the SDSU Pre-Vet Club. A very
Happy
happy
Hobo Day.
Hobo Day.
Up next, marching down Madera Avenue is the Miller High School Rustler Regiment. The Miller High School Rustler Regiment Marching Band has been performing at the Hobo Day Parade for over 30 years. Thank you so much. Now, after a summer performance in Nashville, Tennessee, and a recording session in Tangent with Walt Disney Imagination Campus, the regiment is excited to return to Brookings for this yearly tradition. Go Jacks!
Good morning to the Brookings Mountain Biking Association.
The Brookings MBA was formed to help promote the benefits of mountain biking in our youth, families, and community, to build and maintain trails at the Dakota Nature Park, and most of all, get kids and everyone to go outside and ride.
Happy Hobo Day to the SDSU College Republicans. Republican college students at South Dakota State University are accompanied by campaigns for Kristi Noem, Dusty Johnson, Monet Johnson, Gretchen Weibel, Brock Greenfield, Chris Nelson, Roger DeGroot, Melissa Hierman, Kelly Vanderwall, and Sean Hostler. Dusty's looking a little flat this morning. Oh, he looks better over there.
Take care. Everybody happy Hobo Day. Right away.
Up next, we have the folks from the Brookings Masonic Lodge. The Brookings Masonic Lodge was chartered in June 1882 by the Grand Lodge of Dakota Territory, making it one of the oldest fraternal organizations in Brookings. The Masonic Lodge has about 100 members. The Masons are represented by the square and compasses to strive to make good men better by the practice of friendship, morality, and brotherly love.
And a happy Hobo Day to Sigma Alpha Epsilon. SAE is a fraternal organization of great passion, desire, and elegance. Once an organization created for the greater good of true gentlemen in the making, now an organization heading the greater good of all. Happy Hobo Day, SAE.
Up next, we have the South Dakota Unclaimed Property Division. The South Dakota Treasurer's Office, Unclaimed Property Division, works to reunite people with their abandoned funds.
The American Legion Riders Post 15, Chapter 2. This is an official nonprofit entity of the American Legion Post 15. The Legion Riders abide by the aims and mission of the American Legion Post in promoting and supporting the established programs of the American Legion, Sons of the American Legion, and the American Legion Auxiliary, with activities feasible while riding motorcycles and promoting motorcycle safety.
Good morning and happy Hobo Day to the College Democrats from SDSU. The College Democrats represent the student body of Democrats at South Dakota State University. They are walking with Democratic candidates running for positions throughout the state of South Dakota.
There's no mistaking the SDSU Rodeo team. The SDSU Rodeo program was established in 1952 and has represented SDSU for 70 years. The team averages 50 members each year. It is the largest team in the Great Plains region of college rodeo. The Jackrabbit Stampede Home Rodeo will be held next spring on March 31st and April 1st, 2023 at the Swiftel Center. If you didn't know, rodeo is the state sport of South Dakota.
Really?
Absolutely.
Wow. Rumbling down Medaria Avenue this morning are the fine men from Farmhouse Fraternity. They are an organization comprised of the next leaders in agriculture, business, and engineering. Farmhouse is built on 4 pillars that each of its members stand by. Farmhouse men are steady in their faith, practice excellent social and moral skills, strive to eat healthy and stay physically fit, and work to exceed expectations in the classroom. Farmhouse men are active in campus activities. They serve the community and strive to become better men for tomorrow. Happy Hobo Day, Farmhouse. What's in the cup? Looks like Farmhouse won Best Hobo Mobile this morning.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
The SDSU Horse Club is a group that strives to promote the equine industry to SDSU students, the Brookings community, and the state of South Dakota. The club hosts a variety of activities on and off campus, some of which include trail rides, the Hobo Day Float, Ag Day, our annual petting zoo, and many more. Students with all levels of experience are welcome to join the SDSU Horse Club.
Happy Hobo Day to Pope Pius XII Catholic Newman Center. The Newman Center provides opportunities for students to take part in the sacraments of the Catholic faith. The Newman Center also organizes events to develop friendships and invites students to grow closer to Christ. A beautiful tableau on the Newman Center float this morning.
You know what? That reminds me of something.
I just can't,
I can't
put my finger
on it.
Oh,
This
no.
ragtag group of misfits are the SDSU Bum Band.
Good morning, Bum Band. Uh-oh.
Thank you, Bum Band. Thank you. The 2022 Bum Band consists of 27 Pride of the Dakotas marching band members who have gathered at their own will to perform and entertain all who enjoy the hobo tradition. The Bum Band can be heard throughout Hobo Week, spreading gleeful spirit and a little bit of chaos. Across the campus of SDSU, the Bum Band elates in happy celebration as they return to the Hobo Day Parade. Following the Bum Band, we have a number of fantastic volunteers who have assisted with the Hobo Day Parade this morning. Thank you so much, volunteers,
A round
for
of
your work making
applause
today
for the
possible.
volunteers. And of course, closing out our parade, we have the 2022 Hobo Day Committee. These 18 individuals have made this entire day and week possible, and we could not be more proud of the excellent work they have done.
Thank you so much to the 2022 Hobo Day Committee. What a truly special day you all have created. Thank you so much for your hard work.
And driving the Bumobile is our 2022 Grand Poobah, Reagan Wiederick.
Hoova!
Poobah!
And with that, folks, that brings us to the close of this morning's Hobo Day Parade. Once again, this has been our 110th year of Hobo Day. We thank you so much for celebrating with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for attending the parade. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Go big, go blue,
Go Jacks!